try this one first. How's that? Too many controls. Well, thanks for that, Moneybrook. I've got to get my names up first. Oh, here we go. Moneybrook, let me find you. Moneybrook is Mark and Lisa. Hello, Mark and Lisa. Hope you're doing well. This is just a test, really, because I failed 2 Sundays running. I couldn't make it work, but I think my computer was updating. So I thought I'd do a test run this evening while I'm here in the hobby room. There you go. Well, thank you very much for that. Too many controls on this OBS. It's powerful enough to run a small television studio, I believe. So how's Mark and Lisa? Good to see you're here. And these are the bridges that I make. Now we've got Smallwood. Smallwood Junction is Paul and Paris. Oh, Paul and Paris. Yeah. Oh, well, it is working. That's great, because I've had a couple of failures recently. And well, it looks like the old computers are working again. Thankfully to my friend, who's a computer wizard. So I left my laptop with him for a little while, and now it seems to be working okay. So that's good. You're good, are you? That's great. It's good that everybody's good. And oh, I want this here a bit. So it's really just a tester for next Sunday. Not next Sunday, the last Sunday in the month again. Because yeah, quite embarrassing putting up you know, a post saying that you're going live and then you don't go live. It's really a bit embarrassing. I've got 6 people in. That's good, because I didn't announce it. I just went live to see if it will work, and it does. So good evening to you all. Good to see you again. Well, I don't know if you've been enjoying this beautiful weather, but looks like spring has definitely sprung. And hey, Tom Houston. Hello, Tom. Or should I say, cheers, Tom. Thanks for telling me that the channel wasn't working the other day. That's really good of you. Thank you very much. This is just was it impromptu trial, just to see if my computer's up and running, and it seems to be. So let me put it over to this camera. Here we are. Try this one. That's better. Mike Hebden, hello. Hello, Mike. How are you? Good to see you back, Al. Yeah, it's just a tester, really, just to make sure the equipment's up and running. So I thought I'd just go live because I'm up here in the hobby room on my own. And I thought, well, I might as well try out the kit, so to speak. Yeah. I've been making some more bridges for my stockpile, really. These are quite big. How big would they be? All the roofs are over here. What's this one? A 200? Yeah, it's a 200. we say? Might have time, but okay, everybody's saying hello to each other. That's cool. Wonder if Captain Statica make it. Hopefully you see us chasing what was it, Broughton, the locomotive around Kent, on one of my recent videos, which was kind of quite a nice day out with Captain Static. So I'm really pleased the old computer's up and running again. I don't know what was wrong with it. I know OBS had an update. It did say it completed its update, okay, but that was 2 days. That was on a Tuesday, 2 days after the live. But how embarrassing to go live and not go live. Well, we've got him. Oh, we've got 18. That's not bad considering it's out of the blue. Out of the blue. But yes, I even put washing out on the line today. It's been so nice. I'm the kind of person that hates winter. I just hate it. I really hate winter. So I'm glad we've had like 10 days of sun now down here in Kent. It's been wonderful. I know it won't last. It's going to fool me again this year, I expect. I always think, oh, great, summer's here, and it is only April. So, yeah, been enjoying the sunshine for such a lot. Now it's starting to warm up nicely. I think it's still 11 degrees out there at the moment. Moneybrook, we've got tornadoes staying in Shrewsbury at the minute. Test runs on the Cambrian. Okay, great. Now then, Tornado is a brand new locomotive, isn't it? I've got the model. I've got the Hornby version of it. Hopefully, if you're getting along to see that, then we're lucky down here. We must have as many as 20 live streams a year. Because, well, no, it's just the end of the line, isn't it, Dover? But from two different main lines run here to Dover. One from Victoria, the other one from Charing Cross. Charing Cross. So yeah, we get quite a few in the year, as many as 20, I think. So very lucky. About the time you didn't go live, I videoed a load of my work on my layout and found that I hadn't starting filming after all. Yeah, these things are sent to try us, aren't they? I think it's got something to do with our age more than anything else. My boy's off school from Monday, and that would be the end of the sun. No, don't say that, Tom. Please don't say that. But yeah, glad the system's all up and running again. Took the grandson down to see, down to see in the LMD. You'll have to enlighten me there. What is that? The locomotive maintenance depot, something like that, isn't it? So you got a good close-up look at it then. That's right, Mike. I think computers are fine all the time. They're bloody working all right. But when they go tits up like it did the other day, I mean, I didn't know what to do. Panic, don't panic. Mm. Cheers up. Mm. I hope I haven't dragged you away from your television or something exciting, because to say it's like watching paint dry. I can't talk about age. I'm older than Alan by a month. Ah, okay. Past 50s children, eh? Really believe it. Hmm. When people ask my age, especially if they're young, I always tell them my details, and then I say 1958, way back in the last century, way back in the last millennium. Hmm. Sad, really, but there you go. At least we're still here to talk about it. Hmm. Yeah, way back in the last millennium, 1958. And I've been making some more bridges for stock. These are going in my shop eventually. I get there. Website is partially built. And well, keeps you busy, doesn't it? um, line maintenance depot, I think, Alan. Okay, mate. Yep, that makes sense. Hello, Kelly Ashford. Tom, I'm younger than Alan. I'm 42. You lucky person, you. I was 42 once, but I'm not anymore. So, hello, Kelly. Cheers for popping by. Let me just swap cameras for a minute. Well, I'm really surprised to have, yeah, 9 viewers in according to this. Yeah, it is. Yes, I see what you're saying there, Tom. Cheers. Right, it's just the one I just painted. Yeah, that one. Right, I'll swap back cameras again. Where are we? That's it. If anybody's interested in seeing my site, where these are going to be going, it's called, what is it called now? Let me think. Let me think about this. Yeah, my new website, because the other one got hacked by the Russians. And this one is called My Model Railway .club, and that's where the shop is going to be for my models. What are we saying? 9 of us, and the abbot makes 10. Oh yes, the abbot's always standing by, watching over my shoulder, just in case. So what are you going to do about your missed footage then, Mike? Are you going to refilm it? Are you going to re-video your bits you've been doing in the loft? Mm-hmm. Hermitage Road. Hello. Hello, Hermitage Road. Welcome aboard. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Hang on a minute. Hermitage is Pete. Hello, Pete. Mike's beat me to it. Look. Well done. Well done, Mike. Hello, Pete. Yes. Are you planning to come down to Kent at all, Mike, this year? That was Mike Hebden I posted that to. Pointed that to. Excuse me, sniffing. I'm sniffing hay fever. Yes, it's that time of year, isn't it? I'm suffering with the high pollen at the moment. So I'm a bit of an asthmatic. So I've been finding it difficult with all the tree pollen that's floating around in the air at the moment. Right, what's everybody saying? Who's this one? Unfortunately, it was a one-time dis- destruction video. Okay. Mm. And are you coming down here with your tent this year? Are you a good lady? If so, let me know. We'll be here to greet you. Vanity's just passed at MOT, and so she's back on the road and going to be in Crewe in June, I believe, around the 20th. So I'll mix that in with a bit of touring as well, I think. What's this? Oh yeah, it started. Yeah, sometimes you have to rebuild. Sometimes you have to redo bits. Some bits on mine I'd like to redo. No plans to come to Kent yet, Alan, but the new Lower Thames crossing will come in handy in a few years' time. Now, is that from Silvertown? Cross from Silvertown? Or is there another tunnel going on that I don't know about? Hey, up Dan's in. Hello, Dan. How are you? See you. Thanks for coming along. Oops, sorry about that. Got your headphones on, that might have hurt. Yeah, got it all over my fingers. Hey up, Andy. Hot Dog Pilot's just popped in. Hello, Andy. Andy, how are you? Yes, like you, Kelly. I have a flu jab every year, um, just to be sure. Yeah, Andy Hot Dog Pilot's in. This is just a test video, really, to make sure the equipment's up and running again. Mower Man, hello, Mower Man. Good to see you in again, sir. We have seen Mower Man before. Have I got his name? Mower Man. No, I haven't got your name, Mower Man. A ghost bridge. Why a ghost bridge? Why is that, Kelly? Yeah, Mower Man's here. Oh, let me just paint round here, and I'll show you my latest commission. So I've been taking bridge commissions. I've sent one to Chris 56XX, who hopefully is going to photograph them for me in situ. But I'm doing a commission at the moment for an O gauge modeler by the name of Terence. Yeah, let me just do that. Let that bit dry for a minute, and I'll show you this commission that I'm working on at the moment. Oh yeah, look at this. What was that? What was that? You're painting the parapets grey. Yeah, I am painting everything grey. It's just a waterproof undercoat because they're only made of cardboard. So has my camera slipped a bit? Maybe not. But look at this for an O gauge bridge for the size of that. That's a whopper, isn't it? This is a commission. I shall get paid for these. And well, I've got to paint these too. It's a couple of little bit of plate work I've got to put on the tops here. But yeah, look at that. So yeah, quite happy with that. That's well underway. Mm. Didn't do that. Bought a GWR tank loader and 3 coaches, 75 quid. Made by Lima. Engine is like a rocket. A great runner. Yes. You're a happy boy then, Dan. A lot of work goes into these bridges, but I'm getting quicker at making them now. As practice makes perfect and all that. are you going for rivets on the O gauge bridge? Now, this is a little bit of thing that I've been stumbling over. Because on my layout, if you look at my bridges, some of them have got rivets, but I've literally taken a lead pencil and penciled them in. Now then, should I go for a 3D printer so I can add rivets, or is that going too far? I mean, these are not complete bridges, these are only the sides. So I've got, as a dilemma that I'm thinking about whether to add rivet work. That's going to put the price up quite a bit. And I get you. Let me just show you the difference, because when you buy a bridge online, you're stuck with the size of the bridge, aren't you? Normally, so this is what I call the round. Oh, I've just stuck that way. Hang on. Yeah, this one. Yeah, it dries really quickly. This is the round top plate bridge. Let me just show you the quick plug. Oh. Yeah, my bridges go up. my bridges go up from, I think, yeah, put the ruler on it, Al. That's a good idea. This is a 75 mil. 75 mil. So that's a 200, and this one is I think this one's at 290, 285. So they go up in 25 mil jumps from this, getting bigger and bigger. That's kind of in the middle, right up to this. Again, O gauge style size bridge. So do I want to add rivets? I'm not sure yet. Still thinking about the whole thing, but that's the little one. 75. This is a 200. I think you'll find. Leave that one up that way while it's drying now, won't you? Yeah, this is a 200. They end up as 204 because the shape was 200, and then it's wrenched with an end girder all the way around it. So yeah. But do I want to add girders, rivets, or just I leave other people to add what they want to it? What we're saying. Give people something to count, yeah. But if I'm going up in these stages, the rivets work is going to be a nightmare. This is all handmade stuff, so I'm going to sack that painter. He's missed a bit there. Yeah. I might get a 3D kit, and so you can buy the 3D rivets kit and put them on yourself. I'm just trying to supply not a service, but packages of bridges. So whatever size gap you need, you could get it. Or I will make to order bridges to your design, which I've done with these are the ones for Chris 56XX. These are turntable, whereas where we are, these are a turntable sides. I think it was for the Walther's turntable that Chris has got, and these are for the Walther's turntable. It's got no sides, so you can simply stick these on the Walther's turntable, and voila. What are we talking about anyway? Let's have a look. I suppose matrix to have card. Use diamond art bits for rivets. Used diamond art bits for rivets on smoke box and bunker. Looked great once painted. Ian 71, a model Eisenbahn TV. Hello, or should I say, Guten Abend, and welcome along. So that's is that the first time I've seen Ian 71 models Eisenbahn TV? I think so. Andy obviously knows you. Andy's replied. So's the rest of them. So, good evening to you. Thanks for coming along. Dankeschön for herkommt, or something like that, maybe. My German isn't that good. But yeah, that's 2 for stock. And why I've got this one out, I might as well paint this one. Andy Puffcandy Dobson. Hello, Andy. How are you? Hope you're okay. See you. Thanks for coming along. Yeah, this is the commission for Chris 56XX. I might as well give this a little bit of paint while I'm sitting here. Well, I didn't realise there'd be so many people. There's 12 of you in now, which is great to see. This was a tester because I've been having computer problems, so I just wanted to check that my system's all up and running again, which it seems to be. Let's hope it carries on that way. As I tried doing 2 lives on Sunday, and both of them failed because there's something wrong with the computer. But I think it's working again. I've had no notification saying I'm lagging in any way. So I think my mate's my computer spent a few hours with me mate, and I think he's sorted it. So Andy. So everybody's saying hello to Andy. And Andy's saying hello to everyone. That's cool. That's nice. And how many have we got in now? 13. A very nimble bridge, this one. Well, it's a turntable bridge, so and I made it to Chris's design. He sent me the dimensions, and voila, he's got his, and I made a second one at the same time, like you do. So this will be into stock for the Walthers. I think it was the Walthers turntable, which hasn't got any bridge sides. So hopefully I'll be selling a few of these in the future. What's everybody saying? Oh yeah, Kelly Ashford member for 27 months. Yes, you are one of the longest members, I think, Kelly. Thanks very much. Very nice. 14 in and 12 likes. Oh, that's good going, isn't it? Considering I never what is it? I never put a post up to say I was going live. I just hit the live button and here we are. Yeah, this is a commission for Chris 56XX. He's got his, and made an extra one to put into stock, and I've got it on disc, so I can make one with the laser cutter anytime I want. But this one can go into stock. We were in Hastings 2 weeks ago, Alan. Oh, getting closer then. Sussex, yeah, Hastings, not bad. Did you go on the chair on the lifts, on the cliff lifts? I'm doing my best to make you smile, Alan. Well done, Kelly. Hold on. Yes, we've got lifts similar in Folkestone, but they're being overhauled at the moment. So hopefully they'll be running for the summer. But yeah, the lifts in Hastings are something else. Um, Whereabouts in the country are you then, Andy? Whereabouts in the country are you? Sorry, I don't know that fact. What is Hastings? About an hour's run from Dover. It's actually in the next county, but it's not far. Mm-hmm. Um, the West Lift controller was a drinking buddy of mine. Oh, really? Mr. Roland Hill. Roland on the Hill. Bedworth, Warwickshire. Okay, right. Yeah, Bedworth. Okay, I know roughly where you are. Being an ex-driver and all that lot. Oh, cramp in the hands. That's no good. Ow. Cramp in the hand. Ow. Ow. That's my name. Use your own. Oh. Anybody suffer with hand cramp? It's happening to me more as I get older. Hand cramp, not very nice at all. Oh, oh, hand cramp. Wow. Oh, there's nothing I can do. I say, ow. I'm just going to go and get another bridge. Oh. Timber Surf. Timber presents. It's Timber. Hello, Timber. How are you, sir? Yes, it's up and running again, mate. Sorry about the other night. And as you said, I could have used. No, I can't use the chat. This is OBS, and I have to sign into the chat, and I really don't know how to do that. Being a moron. So Timber's in the house. Hey, Rob and Grace are in the house. Hello. How are you? I'm just making and painting some bridges, all different sizes. Moneybrook. I said hello to Moneybrook, I think, didn't I? Um, um, yes, I did. That's Mark and Lisa, isn't it? Yeah. Hi, Rob and Grace. Sorry if you tried to tune in the other day, but something went terribly wrong, and well, looks like the old computer's back on it now. So, hey, it's Brian. Good evening, chaps and chapesses. So it's Brian's in the house. Brian's in the house. How was Brian? Hope you're doing well, sir. Hope your shop's going well. I should be opening my shop soon-ish to sell my products, and these are some of them. Where are we? Brian, Tom, Brian. Say, Andy. You did, yeah, yes, I did, yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I've. These are the commission that I done for Chris for his turntable. These are the turntable sides, very fine bridge sides. But I sent them down to Chris, and he said he loved it. So I'm waiting for pictures of the turntable with these bridges fitted. Um, so so I can put them in my shop um, when I eventually get there. But Chris received these and said that he really liked them, and they're unique, really, aren't they? Let's face it, they're all handmade, and yeah, hopefully Chris is going to send me a picture of his turntable with a locomotive on it with these bridge sides in view, and that's something to look forward to. Where are we? So how's your shop going then, Brian? How's your shop pulling along? Any good? I know all about Brian's shop because I've actually bought. I can't remember how much I bought off him, but I have bought some stuff off Brian's shop because the prices are good. And if it takes my fancy, then I'm a sucker for it. I've had some wagons. I've had quite a few. I've had an auto coach, some carriages. So hopefully the website's going all right still. Um, Mark, which Mark is this? Mark. Oh, Mark. Which Mark is that? Is that? Oh, that's Mark and Lisa, isn't it? So I thought it might be Captain Static. Captain Static. Captain Static. Hopefully, I'm not pushing in on somebody else's live. I didn't check. I just pushed the live button, and here we are. Hello, Chris Watson Blake. Chris, how are you, sir? Thanks for coming along. This is just a tester, really, but yeah, welcome along, Chris. Thanks for coming in, mate. Hope everything's all right with you and your New shop? How's the shop going? Chris has got a shop, let me get this right, in Daventry. He did have a shop in Rugby, but I believe he's opened a shop up in Daventry now, which also contains train stuff and other wares, so I believe. How's the shop? Have you got any puzzle vans? I have to go and have a look. I'll put up a link if you want, Brian. I'm not in charge here. I'm the painter. Put up a link if you wish, Brian, or anybody. Oh yes, that's right. You sent me some photos, didn't you, Chris, of your layout? Yes. It's going to be on 2 levels. Is that right? All good. Stuck in the garden. Oh, right. I like being in the garden, but I detest gardening. It's something I don't like doing. But there you go. I love being in the garden, but especially in weather like we're having. um, Mike's done it. See, has Mike done it? Oh, so he has. So he has. Well done, Mike. Thanks for that. Link's up there. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I've got one eye on painting and the other one on the screen. I was really cheesed off when I couldn't go live the other day, and I thought, oh, I wonder how many people are sitting there just looking at this blank screen. But yeah, sorry about that. Technical difficulties beyond my control. Now my mate's had a go at my computer. I think he's probably taken a load of junk and rubbish out of it that needed to be sorted. And yeah, it looks like we're up. I've got no notifications for lagging or anything, so looking okay. All good. All good. It looks all good. Yeah, some nice bargains on Brian's shop, I must say. But I mustn't go on there because I'm saving up for other things at the moment. I'm planning a trip away. I want to go and see the Severn Valley Railway. And what's the one that runs to Corfe Castle? What is that one called? I hope to include these on my trip this year, if all goes to plan. That is. So yeah, plan to be in crew for Jason's do, um, which I think is about 20th of June. Hopefully, I might be able to get the Severn Valley Railway um, in the same trip. So It's our first year in this house, so now the weather is better bits. I have to do, yes, okay. My wife's running the shop tomorrow, so hope to have a day up here in the loft. Are you another loft dweller, are you? That's good. I didn't know where your railway was. You're meant to be doing the loft, railway, garden, but you're in the loft. Tut tut, she'll find out. Yeah. I went up into the loft the other day and had a play. I run some trains for about an hour because that's my favourite thing to do. Is running trains. That's what I like the most. Model rail crew. Oh, well done, Timber. Thanks for that. Someone said Didcot was worth a look at, but I've not made it there yet. I've been to Didcot many years ago when the power station was still there. I haven't done the Didcot Railway. It's Oxfordshire, isn't it, Didcot? Yeah. Just off the A34, if my memory serves me well. Sugar. Be back in a minute. My computer's screaming for battery, so if I go off air, you know why. Be back in 2 seconds. Shit. I'm on battery saver at the moment, and it's still on. That's good. Let me just plug in. That's better. Oh, Kelly, looks like Kelly's off. Take care. That is the battlefield line. Yeah, I'm not sure where that is, Tom. Oh, Andy, sorry. I wonder what the 2 ton was. What am I? The GCR, the Great Central Railway, is probably one of the best I've ever been on. The Great Central Railway's got to be, yeah. It's just so well laid out. Nice long track, double track. Lots going on. I did enjoy the Great Central. It's going to be even better when they join it up to the other half, which I think that's what's happening at the moment. They're even putting a bridge in, I think. The Great Central was fantastic. I did a video on it. Very enjoyable. And the Worth Valley last year, and the, what was it? So the Kent and East Sussex, I think, which I've never been on before. That was great, even though it's on my doorstep. and with Mark Hamill down, they done, what was that? Why was that? Oh, I can't remember. What we saying? 2 ton. I'm not with you there, Andy. Wonder what the 2 tone was. Tone, ton, tone. 2 tone was. Was that me plugging in my battery or something? Plugging in my laptop. It's charging now, I think. Yeah. 15 viewers. Oh, good to see you all. Oh, yeah. Uh, right, let's have a look for holidays. Where that other lot is drying. That's it. It's a nice flat matte colour anyway, so. Any holidays? Yeah, the bluebell is very good too, isn't it? That's I think Mark's favourite because I think he's actually a member. He's Captain Static's a member too, the bluebell. Um, I'm not sure how much of a member he is, but he's part of that. I think he works in the shop if he's down there. Norman Hammond. I live near the Watercress line. Hello, Norman. I didn't see you come in there, but welcome along. Right, let's I think I can do that. Yeah, so this is me in the hobby room. And it is a lovely little room. Um, the great central railway takes some beating. Yeah, it is great, especially all day in the griddle on the move. Yeah, great. Nice to be here. Well, thanks for coming along, Norman. Have you been here before? Um, this was a this is a tester to see how the computer's running because I've had a bit of trouble. And but yeah, this is my lovely craft room. It's got all my tools on the wall. It's got my laser cutter and spray booth. My workbench is over there. Um, yes, this is my my yeah, my hobby room. I love it. It was my bedroom as a child. It's only it's only about 9 by 10 or something. It's quite a small little room, but perfect for this. Got all my pens, my papers, my glues, my tools. Yeah, I love it. It's a great place to be. Spend many hours up here. Right, let's go change of camera. Oh, hang on a minute. I can do that. Let's see what happens if I do. Yes, the Abbott quite often keeps me company. Onwards we go. This only takes about 10 minutes to try this. It's actually bathroom paint, so it should be good against the moisture. So I'm using it as an undercoat, but actually it will seal the cardboard, stop any dampness getting through. It is only cardboard. I'm going to ask for people to paint them in their own favourite colours. And hopefully get a few pictures of that, how people have finished these bridges for themselves. And they will be up for sale soon in my shop. Soon, I've been saying that for about a year. So the stock is coming together nicely, and you can't sell without a stockpile. So, I found some Arnold Sands wagons. If you want, are they on the website, Brian? What have I've got? I've got quite a fair. We've got about 10 of them now, all with loads, all with sand loads. Oh, nearly put my paintbrush in my beer glass. A Wally. At my age, I don't need excuses for doing stupid things. Went silent when you switched from video to laptop, but sound came back when you switched this camera on. Yeah, I think I've got the button clicked to disable the camera when it's not on, so that would take away the sound as well. There's so many options on this OBS system. You can flip cameras, you can get them to switch off when they're not being used. So that might have been when I put the 30 class 37 tanker train on it. I probably switched my microphone off for a moment. But I've had OBS now for what? Over a year. Because I was using that StreamYard. But there's so many controls to this. Yes, Alan. They're on the website. I'll have a look. I'll have a look. Um, probably end up buying something else, Brian. You never know, mate. Yeah, I've got quite a good rake of Arnold Sands now. But I know when I see them, I might fancy a couple. So who knows? Stand by your email. Right, that's going well. painted 4 bridges today. Right, let's have a look, see what people are saying. This is my first time watching live. It's great. Thank you. Thank you, Norman. I go live on the last Sunday in every month is when I go live, and I've got 330 videos on YouTube, believe it or not, that I put up over the last 5 years. So there's plenty to look at, and I go live last Sunday in every month if the computer will allow it, because last Sunday and the Sunday before it refused to work. So this is a tester really to see that it is working okay. And is that right that W.H. Smith are going down the pan, or have gone down the pan? That's where I'll get a lot of my art stuff. Is W.H. Smith gone? I think we have 4. Okay. Okay, Brian, I'll have a look, mate. And yeah, so this is Norman's first time here. Well, welcome aboard, Norman. Yeah, yeah, I'm quite happy with these. I'm waiting to Chris to send back photographs of his wave bridge, not wave bridge, turntable bridge in action. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, dries quickly this paint and smoothly. Well, shall I go and get some more stock to paint? I've still got quite a bit of glue left. Yeah, I might as well carry on, I think. I'm not going to do this big one in case we'll run out of. I'll go and get a couple of smaller bridges. Two of those. Two of those. Yeah. Got enough paint to do these, I'm sure. What's your next show? What's the next show you're going to, Timber? W.H. Smith closing some branches, I've heard, yes. That's sad, it really is. Sort of. Shops supposed to change name. Still W.H. Smith at airports, etc. Oh, I always use them for my painting supplies. And you know, they hold watercolors. You can buy them by the single tube. So I will miss them personally if they disappear. Yeah, I will miss them if they go. If they go, I will miss them. There's nothing else to replace them on the high street for what I want. The art materials and cheap brushes. Look at the quality of these brushes. They were cheap from W.H. Smith, but I like their range of watercolours. It is really quality watercolours, which I do like. But I will miss them if they go down the Swanee. Can't remember the last time I bought anything from there. Okay. I usually go in to get a few art bits that when my tubes run out. My tubes of watercolour, as they run out, you can get them separately in Smithies, and I usually go and read the railway muddler rather than buy it, and then buy some paints and stuff and some brushes in there. I will miss them personally. I like W.H. Smith. It's yeah, like Woolies. Wasn't that a good shop? Woolies, Woolworth. What about these shops 20, 30 years ago? They've been going since the beginning of time, haven't they? W.H. Smith's been going probably 100 years, I bet. And this new world that we live in, where everything's delivered by delivery vans. Nobody goes to town anymore, and things have changed so much in my lifetime. It's unbelievable. Do I like this new world? Not sure. And as for supermarkets, yeah, I think they're taking the piss now. The price has just gone through the roof. Yeah, their shareholders might like it, but yeah, I think the supermarkets are taking the piss now. That's me. I've had my whinge. I do support the local pub. Well, local pubs. There's quite a few pubs that I like to go in. So they are still the heart of the community, aren't they? Right, let me have a look at what people are saying. As I haven't got eyes in the back of my, or in the side of my head, what are we saying? Oh, T.G. Jones. Can't remember the last time I bought anything in there. I buy that sort of stuff from the works. Now then, the work. I've never been in a works as yet. Or have I? Maybe I have. Maybe I have. Only bought stuff from them while waiting for a flight. Okay. That's it, Tom. Yeah. The works. B&M pound shop even. I miss having a local. Yes, my local is long, long gone. I've overloaded that with paint, that's for sure. Steady, steady, steady. Maybe a smaller brush is needed. Oh, I keep getting cramp in this hand. The hand that's doing nothing. Where are we? Probably Crewe. See you there, Timber. I am attending one this weekend down south. Where's that then, Timber? Whereabouts is that? Right, I'm off to bed. Thanks. Well, you're welcome. Always welcome. Brian, take care. Catch you on the next one, matey. And see you in crew too, eh? Yeah, later, Brian, night, Brian, later, Brian. My local in Hastings closed shortly after I moved up here. Coincidence, I'm sure. Of course, you're now in Ireland, is that right, Tom? I was using Mod Podge for these, but didn't get on with it very well. And that means you've got to paint them twice. So Mod Podge, I'm not using that anymore. Seemed unnecessary because this is quite thick paint, this. I thought Mod Podge was a good idea at first, but I've changed my mind because, well, it's clear, so it's no good. Don't want to paint everything twice. Once is bad enough. I've got my spray booth coming along up there. That's still in production. I don't know if it's going to be any good for doing this kind of work, but we'll give it a go. And I've got my extractor hood and everything, so I shall be able to weather some wagons and stuff hopefully soon. Once you start doing that, you end up doing your whole fleet. Something to look forward to. So I would like weathered wagons. They do look good. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's all. Your crew, yes, see your crew. Fording Bridge Charity Model Railway Exhibition, Hampshire. Slightly out of my reach, really. But hmm, oh, Mike's going, is he? Being summoned. Catch you all, yeah, at some point. Yeah, take care, Mike. Take care, good buddy. Hey, Tom Couples in. So we've got two Toms in. Hello, Tom Couples. Welcome aboard. How are you, sir? Thanks for coming along. Too many sides to this. It's so easy to end up with holidays or bits you haven't painted. So I'm hoping that the spray gun will make painting these a bit easier. It might take as much as 5 minutes as a bridge panel, which is a bit too long in production, really. Fans are getting pretty sticky here. Yeah, too many edges to check for holidays. Is that a term that everybody uses for missed pieces while painted? We call it holidays. I think that might have come from the ships, really. Somebody misses a bit, they call it a holiday. I don't know if that's a used term with many people, or is it colloquial from the ferries? I'm the ferryman. I wasn't a ferryman. All my friends are seamen. All my friends went on the sea. Being here in Dover, it's easy to do. We took up the driving seat instead. Keep getting cramp in this hand. Now stop it. Right, what's everybody saying? Hello, a minute, hang on a minute. Oh, it's Chris. Hello, Chris. Hello, Chris. How long have you been in? Oh, not long. Holidays, yeah. Pieces of paint that you've missed are called holidays, like that one there. Mm. Look, Chris, look what we got here, mate. I painted yet. This one's grey in undercoat. Yeah, holidays. And these are big holidays, look. How are you getting on with your bridge sides then, Chris? I recognise those bridges, yes, you do. Mm. I just made up another couple to put them into stock for when I do open my shop. They will be in there. The other thing I'm trying to do is find somebody who's got the Hornby turntable, so I could make a couple of sides, replacement sides for the Hornby um, turntable, just to just to go along with those. had to buy 2 Airfix turntable kits to make the walkways on my longer turntable. So kit bashing them at the moment. Why not indeed? Daypole even. Now Daypole have got, yeah, they have, haven't they? I'll have to have a look at that. Has that not got bridge sites, the Daypole one? Would have thought it had. Looking for holidays. There we go. There's too many sides to these. Got to get the spray gun working. The airbrush working. Might be easier way to do it. I've got one of those. And the Walthers. Wow. Do you think it'd be worth? Yeah, because these are for the Walthers. These are the bridge sides for the Walthers I made for Chris. I'm just wondering if it's viable to make a bridge sides for the Hornby turntable, because it is a bit, how can I say, a bit needs some extra detail, and I didn't know if it would look good with some sides on. Looking into that, but now you said that there's a Dabble turntable as well. So is that the old Airfix turntable, maybe? I think Airfix had a turntable one time in their range. I gather Daypole redoing them. I think the Hornby one could look nice, the bridge sides. So I'll look into that, and I'll have a look at the Dapple one as well. They have sides, but not long enough. Airfix and Dapple are the same moulding, yes. Yes, they are, yes. I'm glad that Dapole or Dapple have taken up the old Airfix stuff, and you know, you can still get the old signal box and things like that. Who is it? Alan Bevan. He's on his layout, which is really well detailed. He's taken the Airfix or Dapple signal box and put windows and an inside in it, and it looks absolutely fantastic. You know, he's really brought the Dapple signal box or the Airfix signal box to life. I think it's Alan Bevan on YouTube, maybe. He's made the Airfix signal box come alive by putting windows and window frames in it, the whole lot. He's really made a smashing job of that Airfix kit. Well, it was a nice signal box anyway, but it didn't have any windows, did it, originally? But, yeah, amazing what a bit of kit bashing can do. Same moulding. But the old Airfix kits are sharper. Yeah, but I gather they're the same moulds are just getting a bit more worn out after a million presses or 100,000 presses. Um, I'm glad Airfix and Dappo are pumping out kits. I should have a look for the Dappo turntable kit. Now you've said that. Yeah. Oh, it's like watching paint dry. Yeah, too many sides to these for got to get the airbrush going. I'm sure it'd be quicker and more uniform finish maybe. This is a nice paint. It does dry nice. Nice matte finish, and you can go back and touch up any holidays you've missed, any bits you've missed during the painting. You can go back and fill it in, and it colours really nicely, blends in nicely. Is what I'm trying to say. Doesn't look like you've obviously gone back to colour over colour something. It's yeah, a nice piece of paint at this. Nice drop of paint, I should say. Mm-hmm. There's those holidays, bits I missed on the first go. Cool. Kitmaster made the original mould, did they? I can't I can't image Airfix or Dapol. They reproduce them, hence they are worn out and have bad flashing, yes. So it was Kitmaster. I remember Kitmaster. Didn't they do carriages and everything? Kitmaster. I remember Kitmaster. Something Bud, wasn't it? Bud. Remember something about a bud. What was that? Something Bud models. Or am I imagining that? I really fancy a locomotive kit. Um, from kit, a locomotive kit. I think I'm going to do one of those. Um, all brass or whatever, brass and die cast. Mm. But I fancy making a locomotive. I really do. With Romford wheels, Rosebud. There you go, Andy. Well done, Andy. Rosebud was the company. Oh, that's where I've got it from, is it? Yeah, that's right. Rosebud was the company for the Kitmaster. Yeah, you're right. Kitmaster. Yeah, it was Rosebud, wasn't it? Strange names, eh? Right, any holidays? Hit one there. this is too slow painting. It's going to have to be sprayed, I think. It's too slow. This is all too slow. Yeah, I fancy a locomotive kit. I don't know which way to go. Rosebud was the name of the sledge in Citizen Kane. I know nothing about that, I'm sorry to say. I have not a clue what you're on about. Oh, done that. Oh, not done that. Yeah, so I've got to get these sprayed. This painting malarkey's taking far too long. I haven't got all the time in the world. But will this paint go through an airbrush? It's quite thick paint. It's nice, behaving paint. Will it go through an airbrush? I don't know. All these things you've got to try out and find out. Like what's people saying? Norman Hammond, I have to go, Alan. Thank you for an interesting evening. See you next time. And I'm glad you found it interesting. And take care, Norman. And thanks for popping in, mate. I'm glad you found it interesting. Yeah, Norman's away. I'm just trying to stop my brushes drying out. I think once they dry out, they might be permanently buggered. I painted quite a bit this evening. Yeah, problem, Grace, go. I've got to get this spray gun sorted out. People saying, oh, bye. What colour are you using, Alan? Oh, now, what am I using? It's a Dulux. It's a house paint. It's called Easy Care Bathroom Natural Slate. Just a kind of medium grey. Ideal for weathering because it's a matte finish and yeah, weather washes will stick to this nicely and I used a bathroom paint so it seals the cardboard to stop any damp getting in. So it's I think it's waterproof when it's dried. Very watery based paint, made for painting bathrooms. And you can get it in little tester pots. Painted what? Probably about 16 bridges with this little tester for £2 from B&Q, and it's natural slate soft sheen, so it's got a little sheen to it. Has it? I suppose it has a little bit, but it's ideal for now weathering. You know, if you soak this and put some watercolour on it, I'm sure it'd be great. Not actually done it myself yet, but well, I think I've run out of bridges. I think I've got them all in certain states of drying at the moment. So I just want to throw my brushes in the water and I'll be straight back. Yes, it is a water-based paint. I think once it goes off, it it seals and it's waterproof once it's gone off. It's like a water-based acrylic, I think. What colour are you using, Alan? Right. I think I've answered that, have I? Yes, it's bathroom paint, basically. So it puts up with the dampness, but it's a nice, steady colour, easy to if you miss anything, you can literally paint over it and it blends in as if it's, you know, any holidays or bits you've missed. Easy to colour in again, and when it dries, you can't tell the difference. Very stable old paint. All right, well, it's relaxing time now. I've painted all the bridges, I think. All the bridges in this series, anyway. Don't think I've got any more. No, they still want work doing to them. Here's some I made earlier. These are in umbral. You can see very similar colour. And they've got all the top plates on them. Oops, they've got all the top plates on them as well. You know, so they're finished. Oh no, I need to put the lines up, plate lines up the back, but yeah, excellent. Oh, can't do that, can you? No, you can't do that either. So, cheers everyone. So, let me swap cameras for a moment. There we go. I've had quite a busy day today. And I think I'm going to cut you loose in a minute, guys. There's not much going on, and I'll try and be in the loft for a running session the last Sunday of the month. Because that's the lives that I like the most, is running trains and talking then. It's nice. So I try and be in the loft. What date would that be? Let me have a look. Last Sunday is the 27th, so that's 3.5 weeks away. So It's cool. So, thanks for coming along. And I think I'm going to pull the plug now. What have I done? 1 hour 50. I, oh, I bought a couple of Blue Note jazz albums. Lee Morgan, signed Weiner, spot on. Art Blakey, spot on. Yes, that's right where I am at the moment. I've just bought myself a trumpet, a beautiful trumpet to go in my music studio. I've been trying to play it, but not as easy as it sounds. But yeah, I've managed to get 5 different notes from the mouthpiece. So I am on my way, but it's probably one of the most difficult instruments I've tried. But yeah, well done, Chris. You're in the similar um, um, jazzy range as I am, especially Lee Morgan. What a trumpeter, man. Excellent. And of course, Art Blakey, guy that can play 2 different rhythms on the drums at the same time. Unknown. I've known nobody else to do it. And I've got my own drum kit. So Art Blakey, hero. Absolute hero. Yes. Nobody else knows what we're talking about, Chris. Okay. Well, I'm going to say cheers for coming along. That's Al in Dover. Going to sign out. See you on the 27th, Sunday the 27th. Hopefully up in the loft running trains, which is the best way for me to do a live. See you then. Take care, fellas. Thanks for coming along. Yeah, that's Alan out. Take care.